how's it going, everybody? My name is Sockbot, and today I wanted to talk about adventure games. Now, the reason for this is I feel like a lot of people kind of think that adventure games are either a super broad topic or they don't really understand how they differ from things like RPGs. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. If you do like this sort of discussion type video, it's definitely discussion because I definitely don't know everything. Please do leave a comment down below. And if you do enjoy the video, please feel free to like and subscribe to see more videos like it. But anyways, enough plugging for today. Adventure games. So I would say that the reason people are so confused with the adventure genre is that it's often combined with things like adventure RPGs or adventure platformers and a lot of other genres, and so it kind of gets lost in the mix. But it definitely is its own genre, and it does deserve its own space within our video gaming world. So adventure games are kind of defined by three specific characteristics. The first one actually has to do with exploration. If it's an adventure game, you can guarantee there's going to be some sort of exploration involved, and this world that you create needs some reason to explore, because otherwise, where's the adventure part? And so that's the second part. The second part is, well, a point. Points of interest within this kind of world that make you want to explore it, other than it just being beautiful, because obviously that's encouragement, but these points of interest can be like different quests you go on, or different bosses, or different people you want to meet throughout the world, or anything like that. But those points of interest are pretty much required to encourage the player to really go around the map and explore every aspect. Now, in the thing you're seeing right now, this is 2 levels I made quite a while ago, so please go easy on me here. But these are like the most basic examples of these first 2 points. They're exploratory, there's a lot of different nooks and crannies to look in, but also there's a point to going to each of them because you have to grab the keys to get to the exit and finish the level. Now, that's not necessarily all of it. I think there's a third point here that isn't always necessary, but does assist a game in being particularly interesting, and that's some overarching story and or point to make all of the points of interest cohesive and keep you going between them for some sort of greater reason. And so this can be a story, obviously, a really interesting story that has you collecting the different parts of the Triforce, for example. Adventure, there you go, Legend of Zelda. But also it can be other things. There can be very minimal story or no written story, and it can still be an adventure game if there's some sort of constant presence throughout it. If it's very linear, perhaps, you're exploring the different areas in a somewhat linear way, you can then add something that kind of appears at different places. Maybe it's a character that's guiding you, or alternatively, maybe it's a boss that you're going to fight at the end who is constantly trying to screw you over and mess up your gameplay. But the point is, this all has to come to a overarching climax. And so all of this overarching story needs an ending, and I think every story needs an ending. It's obviously pretty important. But that's the third thing, is that sort of overarching idea that comes to a climax in the end. Long story short, an adventure game is, well, pretty broad. You can combine it with other genres very easily, but it does have to have some sense of these 3 things I talked about, especially the first 2, namely the fact, exploration, and points of interest for that exploration. The story can be light, and the final boss can be simple, or there is no final boss, but I believe that climax is also pretty important. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you disagree with me, I love talking about this stuff. Just obviously do it respectfully, or don't. I was in political science in college, so I'll argue with you guys. It's fun. It's fun and lighthearted, and you guys are always really smart, so thanks for watching, and yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see next if you have anything particular. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye guys, bye!